Okay, am I audible? Am I audible to you? Am I audible now, guys? Am I audible now? 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 Okay, fantastic, fantastic, fantastic. Great, great, great. So, a very, very warm welcome to all of you, friends. A very, very warm welcome to all of you. Today, we have gathered to discuss about three important draft laws that the administrator of Lakshadweep is wanting those laws to be implemented in the island nation of Lakshadweep. But before we start, here are certain important announcements. Gradeup brings to you a very, very exciting offer on Father's Day. Use the code DAD50 and avail a 50% discount on your Gradeup Super subscription. So do not forget to use the code DAD50 for getting this Gradeup Super subscription at a flat discount of 50%. Gradeup brings to you ALET and CLAT 2021 practice revision course, a 30-day course for practicing your classes for better results in your CLAT examination. Gradeup brings to you a Mega Booster General Knowledge revision course. Gradeup also brings to you a Master Legal Reasoning in 30 days, a separate course. So we have courses running for CLAT 2021 aspirants, CLAT 2022 aspirants, as well as for CLAT 2023 aspirants. So we have a special course that is meant for CLAT 2021 aspirants, rapid revision course to rapidly revise your thing. We also have special courses meant for CLAT 2022 examination, as well as special courses meant for CLAT 2023 examination. So we have various courses that are being taken by various faculties for CLAT 2021, 2022 and 2023 examination. All you need to do, how do you attend these classes? All you need to do is to subscribe to our YouTube channel. And get the Gradeup Super subscription. So once you get the Gradeup Super subscription, you can attend to all the classes that we are conducting in our app. So get your enrollment for Gradeup Super done today itself. Moving on to the issue. Now, one of India's smallest union territory is the Lakshadweep group of islands. So there are around 36 islands, small area, 32 square kilometers. That is the entire territory of Lakshadweep. Now, this Lakshadweep, if you see it through geography's point of view, it is a very natural landscape. It has some beaches, sand beaches, huge amount of flora and fauna, and you also have people who are living in that natural environment. Now, these places are ecologically very, very sensitive places. Very, very important. Lakshadweep Island is a very, very ecologically sensitive land. No one can deny it. Now, these lands are not meant for industries. Now, can you set up an iron and steel industry in the Himalayas? No, you cannot set up. But can you set up a huge iron and steel factory in Uttar Pradesh? Yes, it's land in Bihar. Yes, you can. So if the land is plain, if it is not so ecologically sensitive, you can definitely set up an iron and steel factory. But can you set up an iron and steel plant in a small island? No, you cannot do it. So this Lakshadweep island geographically also is a very sensitive area. Now let's see other things. The population of Lakshadweep has around 90% Muslim people. So the people who are residing in Lakshadweep majorly consist of the Muslim community. Now, please try to understand that Lakshadweep is a group of islands, very small population, Muslim minority population. The area is ecologically very sensitive. You have sand beaches, huge abundance of natural flora and fauna, and it is a very beautiful island. Now what has happened is simply this. The administrator of Lakshadweep has brought in, or rather is wanting to bring, 3 laws into being. Now what are those laws? The first one is Prevention of Antisocial Activities Regulation, or the Gunda Act. The second one is the Lakshadweep Animal Preservation Regulation 2021, the Lakshadweep Panchayat Regulation 2021, and the Lakshadweep Development Authority Regulation 2021. So the administrator of Lakshadweep Island, Praful Koda Patel. So Mr. Praful Patel is today interested in bringing these 3 legislation in Lakshadweep. And people are crying in outburst against the implementation of these laws. So as a law student who is preparing for CLAT, ALIT, Symbiosis, MHCET, and other host of examination, what should you do insofar as this topic is concerned? Your thing is to understand these 3 laws. Whether these laws are good or bad, you don't have to worry about it. You just need some basic understanding of these important laws. Let's see the Prevention of Antisocial Activities Regulation Act, or the Gunda Act. Now this particular law says that if the administrator is satisfied, the administrator may, if satisfied, with respect to any person, that with a view to preventing him from acting in any manner prejudicial to the maintenance of public order, it is necessary to do so, make an order directing the person should be detained. So if the administrator Praful Patel thinks that someone might cause some problem to public order, public peace, then the man can be detained. Now this is very arbitrary. Anyone, if the governor, if the administrator thinks that Mr. A, I don't like Mr. A, arrest Mr. A. Now this is what? This is a violation of someone's freedom of life, fundamental rights. Nobody can arrest you unless you have violated against a law. Now if that law is arbitrary, the Supreme Court on a number of occasions have said that these laws have to be struck down. So if a person is prejudicial to the interest of public order, prejudicial to the maintenance of public order. Now what is prejudicial to the maintenance of public order? If he is a bootlegger or a cruel person or a dangerous person or a drug offender or immoral traffic offender, property grabber, cyber offender, money lending offender. So any person, if the administrator tomorrow thinks Mr. A is against me, he will declare that Mr. A is prejudicial or is harmful to the maintenance of public order, and the police can arrest him. So this law is strongly criticized across India today. The Gunda Act, that anybody can be tomorrow termed as a Gunda and he can be arrested. The second law. The second law that the administrator wants to bring is the Lakshadweep Animal Preservation Regulation 2021. Now, as I told you, that Lakshadweep is a place where more than 95% of the population is Muslim. Rest few are Christians, very few Hindus. So in Lakshadweep, 96.5% of the population is a Muslim population. Now, the administrator, Mr. Patel, wants to bring a law to ban cow slaughter and prohibit buying, selling, transportation of beef in any form. And if someone violates it, there will be a maximum jail of 10 years and 5 lakh rupees as fine. Now, if you are talking about Lakshadweep, you have to understand the demography. The people over there, mostly 96% are Muslim people. 96% of the entire population is Muslim people. Now, in a island like that, if you are bringing a law that bans cow slaughter, then people will be aggrieved, because the Muslim people of Lakshadweep do have cow meat. They slaughter cows. They eat beef. Am I clear? So in this particular class, I am trying to explain you the most important points relating to the various controversial laws that the administrator of Lakshadweep wants to implement in Lakshadweep, and there is a hue cry on it. Let's understand the third law. The third law is the Lakshadweep Panchayat Regulation of 2021. Very important. Now look at the law. The law disqualifies a person who has more than 2 children from getting elected in the Gram Panchayat. So if you want to contest in the Gram Panchayat, you will be disqualified if you have more than 2 children. So a person who has 2 children can become elected, can get elected in the Gram Panchayat. But people with 3 children cannot become elected in the Gram Panchayat. So this is a particular law that disqualifies. Here is a particular law that disqualifies a person from being elected to the Gram Panchayat because he has more than 2 sons. So people are agitated with this kind of a law. People, by and large, in Lakshadweep, they do not want such a law. And this particular law also talks about reservation of 50% of the seats in Gram Panchayat for women. Absolutely. Women should get 50% of the seats. No one denies. No one quarrels. But the quarrel is when a law discriminates a person from getting elected to the Gram Panchayat on the basis that he has two sons or more than two sons. If a person has more than two sons, he is disqualified from getting elected to the Gram Panchayat. Now, this law is applicable only in future. Now, suppose someone has already been elected and he has 4 children, he can continue to get elected. But the law will not disqualify a person with more than 2 children if they have already been elected before. So this regulation is made in a prospective manner. So these are certain rules which the Patel administration, of Lakshadweep wants to bring. Am I clear? Are you guys understanding? Because guys, please pay a lot of attention to it, because in your CLAT examination, what is generally seen is whatever is the most important issue in the last 1-2 months is of huge importance. So all that I am trying to say is the fact that you must have a good idea, because in your examination you might get a passage on this. Okay. Apart from these 3 laws, the Patel administration also is interested to bring Lakshadweep Development Authority regulation. Now, Lakshadweep is an eco-sensitive area. It is filled with flora and fauna, with natural habitat. People also dwells over there. Now, to carry out development, to carry out buildings, engineering, mining, quarrying operation, and cutting of hills or any area, or to make any material change to the building, the government, the Patel administration now has brought this new regulation of 2021 for the development of township. Now, please try to understand that the area is 31 square kilometer. Half of it is sand beaches. If you tomorrow start developing it into a township, it cannot happen, because it is not a part of it. It is not attached to India. It's an island. Secondly, if you are carrying out development, it will amount to destruction of natural habitat. Now those insects, those animals, those birds which stay in these islands, where will they go? If tomorrow you want to build a Gurgaon or a Noida or a Delhi or a Pune in a Lakshadweep island, what is going to happen? God bless you. Am I clear? Have I made myself clear to all of you? Have I made myself clear to all of you? Tell me that. Okay. Is that clear? Okay. So, the Patel administration, the administrator of Lakshadweep, is very, what he is trying to do is he is trying to bring certain reforms whereby the island, the eco-sensitive island of Lakshadweep will become a developed township. Okay, so it's, I don't know whether you can carry out building, constructing, engineering and mining activity in such an eco-sensitive zone or not, but this is why the people of Lakshadweep are absolutely very horrified about these implementation of these 4 laws. So the administrator wants to bring certain laws. The people are not happy. They are protesting against the administrator bringing these laws. This is a very important topic. This is a very important topic. I want all of you to understand this topic in detail, because there can be a number of questions coming up in your examination on this topic. So the administrator wants to bring 3 laws plus the Lakshadweep Development Authority Regulation 2021, which is going to be the game changer. And a lot of people have been arrested for protesting against all these new laws that the administrator wants to bring. So friends, in this short class, we understood the recent controversy hovering around the Lakshadweep Island in view of the fact that the administrator of Lakshadweep Island wants to bring certain laws, wants to implement certain laws which the people of Lakshadweep are against it. I hope you understood it. We shall regularly have classes like these on important topics relating to law. Thank you. Good night. Take care. I wish you a very good tomorrow. I am also having a class, so I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, see you tomorrow, same time. Bye.